Hello, Shalom family. C. Hooter here. So as you can see, they have revived a zombie virus, a quote unquote zombie virus. And if you're not aware, the government actually has been training for an apocalyptic scenario of a zombie apocalypse also. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like and share our content, and I will be back.
Nearly 24 ancient viruses have been revived by scientists. The oldest of them, dubbed as Pandora virus Yedoma, is known to be 48,500 years old. This breaks the previous record held by a 30,000-year-old virus that was uncovered by the same team in 2013. Despite being frozen for many millennia, the virus remains infectious and are being called the zombie viruses. Hello and welcome to India Today. I'm Anjali Istwal. In this video, we are asking, are we moving towards an age of pandemics due to climate change? Climate change due to global warming is rapidly thawing the ancient permafrost, which may pose a new threat to humans. According to researchers who revived these viruses, including the one that was frozen under a lake for more than 48,500 years. European researchers examined ancient samples collected from permafrost in the Siberia region of Russia. They revived and characterized 13 new pathogens, what they termed as zombie viruses, and found that they remained infectious despite spending a long time trapped in the frozen ground, according to a Bloomberg report. Now, this leads us to ask a very logical question. Could the next viral pandemic come from the melting glaciers? Scientists had warned earlier that the thawing of the permafrost due to the atmospheric warming will worsen the climate change by freeing previously trapped greenhouse gases like methane. But its effect on dormant pathogens was not well understood. Now, a team of researchers from Russia, Germany, and France are saying that the biological risk of reanimating these viruses they studied was totally negligible due to the strains that they have targeted, because mainly they are capable of infecting amoeba microbes. The potential revival of a virus that could infect animals, or for that matter humans, is a much more problematic thing. They are also saying that, and they're warning that their work can be extrapolated to show that the danger is real. The study indicated that it is likely that ancient permafrost will release these unknown viruses upon thawing. Though this study hasn't yet been peer-reviewed, but it does give us a warning to stop climate change, to stop diseases. Well, as I told you, this is not the first time that scientists have warned us that climate change can unleash new to us, but ancient viruses on mankind. And earlier research that was published in journal Nature this year in April had found that climate change will result in thousands of new viruses spreading among animal species by 2070. That's likely to increase the risk of emerging infectious diseases, and that jumping from animals to humans. This is what the study said. This is especially true for Africa and Asia, continents that have been hotspots for deadly diseases spread from humans to animals or vice versa over the last several decades, including the flu, HIV, Ebola, and coronavirus. Researchers who published their findings in the journal Nature used a model to examine how over 3,000 mammal species might migrate and share viruses over the next 50 years if the world warms up by 2 degrees Celsius, which recent research shows us it is possible. They found that cross-species virus spread will happen over 4,000 times among mammals alone. Birds and marine animals weren't included in the study. Researchers said not only viruses will spread to humans or become pandemics, the scale of the coronavirus but the number of cross-species viruses increases the risk of spread to humans as well. The study highlights two global crises: climate change and infectious disease spread, as the world grapples with what to do about both. Experts on climate change and infectious diseases agree that a warming planet will likely lead to increased risk for emergence of new viruses. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comment section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.
Okay, we're back. So let's learn a little bit about this virus. It's not just a zombie virus. It's called the Pandora virus. It is the largest set of viruses that they've ever found. Now, if you find 48,500-year-old virus, why in the world would you revive it? What are they really up to? It says zombie viruses could become public health threats as climate change leads to permafrost melting and releases viruses that have been frozen for thousands of years, like curses and demons have been released. According to the study, global warming is causing the vast swaths of permafrost to irreversibly thaw. It says that Mumbai, November 30th, scientists recently revived an ancient virus that was found buried in frozen ice, and that one is now called the zombie virus. New virus could pose a potential threat to public health. You know, this is what they're saying by the French, but it's a zombie virus. So after the pandemic, and then notice she said, are we going into an age of pandemics due to climate change? Well, I got news for people. The climate always changes. It's on its own cycles. Everything's set up in order by our creator. But y'all need to be aware of this, because there's a reason why, whether y'all believe it or not, they started coming out with all of these zombie shows like The Walking Dead and then Fear the Walking Dead. And anyone that's watched any bit of The Walking Dead, remember, they ended up finding out that once people died, they also turned into zombies. So that's something to take account. So what has almost everybody around the world put into their body? I'm just saying. And then, you know, especially when you're dealing with Elon Musk and then with the Neuralink and all this other type of stuff, you don't know what they're putting into your body. So they just revived, because they didn't just find it, because they should have just found it and destroyed it. But no, they want to play mad scientists, and they revived it. Now they're talking about that potentially we're going to have future pandemics based off of a zombie virus. Now, anybody's done any research into especially the United States government, you know that they've already known how to turn chickens into zombies, right? But this is going back to 2012. In case y'all think that this is a joke, this has all been planned and staged. It says, no prank on Halloween. U.S. military forces train for zombie apocalypse. The scenario is part of a counterterrorism summit held this week. This is back in 2012, right? It says a zombie invasion would have characteristics similar to other catastrophic events and would be a federal incident, the summit organizer says. So let's keep reading. This was October the 31st of 2012. Why is the U.S. military preparing for a zombie apocalypse? That's the latest training exercise the United States Marines and Navy Special Operations Forces will be taking part in on an island off the coast of San Diego, starting on Wednesday, aka Halloween. It's crazy that they do that on Halloween, right? That year, a decade ago now. This is a very real exercise. Why is this so real? How did they know this would be a real exercise, or even a potentiality in our reality now? So then it says, this is not some type of big costume party. Brad Barker, president of the Halo Corp security company, told the Associated Press, this scenario is dire, modeled in part on a public service campaign that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the good old CDC, launched last year, warning that United States citizens should be prepared in the event of a zombie invasion. How would they know a decade ago that we need to be prepared for a zombie invasion? And now, all magic, they found a zombie virus dating back to 48,000 years ago. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. It will play out Wednesday and Thursday at Halo's annual Counterterrorism Summit Security Conference, which will be attended by, among other people, former Central Intelligence Agency Director Michael Hayden. It says zombies will invade Paradise Point Resort, which covers 44 acres on an island that will be transformed with Hollywood-style sets, including a Middle Eastern village and a pirate cove. Now it says some 1,000 United States military personnel, police, so the police are a part of it, and state and federal government officials will be charged with responding. No doubt, when a zombie apocalypse occurs, it's going to be a federal incident, so we're making it happen. So he didn't say if it happened. He says when a zombie apocalypse occurs, it will be a federal incident. So they're already known. So they're already training your local police, your officials at the state level, federal level, and United States military for it. And now they've got the smoking gun. Now they found the virus, allegedly. I think they've been found it though. This is crazy, the times that we're living in. The times that we're living in, people. So just make sure that you're being vigilant, pay attention, because this virus can, infect animals, and allegedly it can be transferred from animals to humans. And notice how they harped on in Asia and Africa, where the last few pandemics have happened. So just don't be surprised, don't be alarmed if y'all start hearing more about this. The stuff that they put in your TV shows and in your movies are not just for entertainment. They're letting you know the plans that they have for you. So this is YAH'S Assembly. I'm Yehuda. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like and share our content. And as always, until next time, peace, family. Whoa.